Imagine a world that never sleeps. Cities glowing 24 hours a day. Traffic moving, screens lighting up, systems running flawlessly. Everything feels stable, predictable, under control. But what if that control is just an illusion? Because behind everything you see, there's a system you rarely think about. It doesn't appear on your screen. It doesn't make headlines every day. But without it, modern civilization collapses in days. Energy, not money, not governments. Energy. Every city, every country, every system you rely on is connected to one thing: a continuous flow of energy. Electric grids, oil pipelines, shipping routes, all moving in perfect balance. But that balance is fragile. It only takes a small disruption for everything to start breaking. And when it doesn't look like a disaster at first. It looks like inconvenience. Fuel prices rise. Deliveries slow down. Factories pause. People don't panic yet because it still feels temporary. But then it spreads. Supply chains begin to fracture. Food distribution becomes unstable. Entire industries slow down. And suddenly, what seemed like a minor issue becomes a global problem. At this point, most people think, this is just economics. This is just politics. But that's not the full story. Because this was never just about resources. It's about control. Control over supply. Control over access. Control over who gets to keep running and who doesn't. For decades, the world has been built on this invisible system, a balance so delicate that most people don't even realize it exists until it breaks. And that balance was shattered in 1973. When oil stopped flowing, the world didn't just slow down, it changed. Entire economies were shaken. Governments were caught off guard. And for the first time, people realized something terrifying. Modern life depends on something incredibly fragile. Gas stations ran dry. Prices skyrocketed. Countries began to rethink everything, not just policies, but power itself. Because whoever controls energy doesn't just control resources. They control time, movement, growth. They control the future. And that hasn't changed. Today, conflicts may look different. They may be framed as politics, territory, or ideology. But underneath it all, the same question remains. Who controls the flow, controls the system? And when that flow is threatened, everything reacts. Markets, governments, people. So when you hear about a crisis or a sudden conflict, it might not be what it seems, because the real battle is rarely visible. It doesn't always happen on the battlefield. Sometimes it happens in pipelines, power grids, and silent agreements behind closed doors. And the question is, are we watching the surface, or are we missing what's really controlling everything?